Hey everybody, it's Robin. I bought this little picture frame in Des Moines a couple weeks ago at a flea market. I thought it would be fun to shabby chic it. I got some yellow bloomers a while back at Archivers in Omaha when I was there visiting family. So I thought those would be perfect to use with this and some other kind of flowers and stuff. So this is, you can see it's kind of a dirty looking aqua color gold, and it's got 3 2x3 frames. So I thought I'd put a picture of Jeff there and Cammie and Derek to sit somewhere where I'm going to see it all the time. I just think it's adorable, but it just kind of is not very cute. So I got it for $5. I thought, what the heck? So I will be back with my finished project. Well, I've been working on my little chair for a little while, and I thought I was going to paint it pink and then accent it in the brown. But I've changed my mind, and that's what is so great about paint. It's just paint. I started to paint it pink, and I thought, that's probably not going to look as great as I thought. So I'm going to stop where I'm at and let it dry and go over it with all brown. Hey everybody, I'm back with my finished product. I showed you a couple minutes ago that I started to use a pink, and the pink just looked really childish. And I think this yellow and brown and gold together just make it a real classic look. I did several layers of yellow to make sure I got down in those cracks real good with the Folk Art Sunflower. It's number 432, which I think is a beautiful yellow color. And then I used espresso from Americana, and I'm going to stock up on these two. I love these colors together. And I went over it several times real light across the, I'm going to call it the quilted look of the chair. And then I painted the wood part of it with brown. I tried to do a crackle finish, but evidently it didn't want to crackle because it wasn't working out. So then I went over it with this metallic gold from Anita. And I bought all these at Hobby Lobby. And then I went back over it with the brown because I thought I had too much gold. And then I took my paper towel and kind of dabbed it so it looked distressed a little bit. And then once that all dried real good, I took it again over to the edges all real light to give some of that. I don't know how well you can see it, but it looks fabulous. And then I bought these American Crafts premium ribbon. This is the butter color. I bought this at Archivers, and they have it in their ribbon section in the spool. But I love yellow and brown, yellow and black together. When I sold furniture, I wore yellow all the time because I always sold a ton of furniture wearing yellow. So I don't know why. My boss there tried to start wearing yellow, and I told him he had made him change one day. So I'm like, no, that's my color. And then I put 3 of those on. In here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Sorry. I used one of the philosophy tags from Tim Holtz, the cherished one. And I painted it with the brown, and I went over it quite a few times with the gold, and then I kept touching it with the paper towel. And I don't know if you can see it, but it just looks a little, I don't know, distressed, I'll use. But I thought it turned out perfect. And then the butterfly, I did the same thing too, but I did a little bit more brown on it than the gold. And I used these, it looks like milestone. These are for garden shapes to make stepping stones. You've all seen these at Michael's. And I thought it turned out super cute. And I think I'm going to put it in my bathroom once I get the right pictures for it. I have an Eiffel Tower in there. Well, not in there yet, but I got to get some brown to spray paint it because it's white. And then I have a dress form that I'm going to hang above it. So I think 3 of them together will look real cute. So I hope you like, and if you have any questions, just give me a holler. Have a great night.